We kind of introduced Mr. Parker to a longbow whenever he came to Kansas. Now, Mr. Parker, he's a world-class fisherman. Everybody knows that. But he is also a great hunter.
Well, here we go again. This has been going on for quite a while
now. Mr. Parker's also learning a lesson that we told him up front. If you hunt with a longbow, be prepared to miss, because it happens to all of us.
I am making progress.
1, 2, 3.
Love God, spend time with your family. Be kind, uphold the law. Or a few things you can do to be like Paul.
We ain't got a little fight to it this morning.
Go to work, go to church, keep your word, that's all she wrote. Or a few things you can do to be like God. If you wanna be like Rev, get in the word when you awake.
Listen, keep your faith.
Jesus right along every step you take.
And if you wanna be like Hank Parker, he puts God first in everything he does.
And we do things the way it was.
You know, if you've got hunting places, and whether they're at home where you live or in another state or whatever, there's always prep work to do to get ready for the fall.
I've been planting food plots, I guess, probably, I don't know, I'm gonna say since 1985.
He doesn't just go out there and hunt. He's just like us. He's out there bush hogging and planting and spraying and feeding and the whole ball of wax.
Well, we got in the blind early. So let me give you a little recap of what we got going on here. I started shooting my longbow last year with Lynn and Sid gave me an incredible bow.
He gets out and he starts shooting that thing and, trying to get his form and get everything down. Man, they're out there after dark with headlights shooting on this thing.
Went over him. I lost a couple of his arrows, shot out in the field, missed the target. I went on and on. But I got where I felt like I could kill a deer. I really got where I felt like, man, we had this deer named Wormy. I swung at a pitch, it went over the catcher and the umpire and hit the backstop. Everybody in the crowd just dying laughing, I thought, all right, I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna make up for it. Hey, right down the middle, son, and here it comes. I know the pitch, and right out of here. The drama continues. I am trying to kill a buck deer with my longbow. And I'm on my farm in South Carolina hunting a buck deer.
The Way It Was is brought to you by Schwacker Broadheads.
He is a world-class hunter. But we let him shoot the longbow. And Mr. Parker's in for a challenge.
Still trying to kill a deer with my longbow. It's crazy. I love that. But don't wait till you're 70 years old to start a quest trying to kill a deer with a longbow. I've had more fun doing this. It's crazy. And I appreciate Sid and Lynn for turning me on to the old longbow. Well, I slipped in here this morning before daylight, and those two little does are all I've seen. She didn't like that. She heard me. She went but 12 yards. 12 yards. I'd have just been a foot lower. That's better than 5 foot. It's really hard for an old dog to learn a new trick. But it's not impossible. And I'm gonna get it. The way it was is going to fire me. I am no longer going to be a part of the team. I am out of the shrine. They're going to be so disappointed. Lynn is going to disclaim that he's been my coach. And Sid is going to swear he didn't give me that bow. And I will tell you one thing. I honestly believe Sid gave me a bow that he had trained to miss. And that's one of the best missing bows I've ever shot.
I didn't expect him to take to him like that, but once he shot a little bit, that longbow stuck to him tight as Alabama dog tick. It wouldn't turn him loose.
I'm gonna say set number 20. Probably close to that. Pretty sad. But it's where we are. It's okay. Life is good. I'm going to Kansas in a couple days, and I really want to kill a buck deer with my bow before I get there, where I can tell Sid and Lynn, hey guys, give me a buck. Give me a buck with my longbow. Yeah, I got him. I got him, boys. We'll see.
The Way It Was is brought to you by Hybrid Light.
We went back here this evening. We had a deer showed up that I should have shot the opening day of the season. He's been gone. He showed up this morning at 4 o'clock back here. I've been wanting to kill one with a compound bow. And so we got the compound and a pretty nice deer. So let's see if we can make it happen tonight before it gets so cold and me and Goat won't have to freeze to death for the next week. Okay then. Mr. Parker's coming in tonight. And so I got me a Swacker broadhead on here. And I would like to kill this really nice buck back here with this Swacker, since he's gonna be here tonight. He loves these Swackers, and he's got us to shooting these things, and they're doing a really good job. So all right, my buddy Kenny Covington, he comes up there every year. Every year he draws, and of course I hunt his place in Oklahoma too.
That ain't the point. The point is, when you got a range, you got rules. Range rules.
He owns the range.
I'm sorry, you own the range.
He's been coming for ever since I've had the place. If he draws, he comes. Heck, me and Kenny have been friends since I was in the 1st grade. And Kenny got him a nice deer up there this year.
Well, Mr. Governor, let's hear it. What you did.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear a good story about shooting deer. All we can see is does, and we actually saw some deer today.
Well, today was a better day.
Did you see any deer?
I saw some deer. I think I got the pen. I think you got it on the right place. I let it go. And that rascal left there in overdrive. We get down and find the arrow, and there's about this much of the arrow that it's broke off, about this much of it. I think it's a good hit. I think it is.
The back half.
The back half. And there's blood on about this much of it that's you know, it didn't go through it. It broke off, and there's blood on about this much of it. So I think it must have hit him and then hit the shoulder on the other side, and the arrow come out. Because he started to take a step just as I shot. Just drive right up to it. We got to drag it out of nowhere. You ain't got to worry about that.
How we do it?
Mr. Parker made one fatal mistake. He had me as his cameraman.
Here we are testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
The green light on that thing there is just going.
Yeah, but now play your video back and see if you got video. Was you recording?
I'm supposed to be.
Can you tell whether you were or not?
I shot auto, and then something else, and something else.
We recorded.
I don't have
This is my 1-year anniversary of hunting with a longbow. It started on November the 3rd.
Now you see that? That is a dead deer.
And I pretty much stunk up the show. And so when Barney Fife decided that he'd had enough, he took Andy his gun, his badge, and his one bullet and turned it in. I'm turning my stuff in. I'm off the force. Oh, Wormy, we've tried and tried and tried, and I've fired one of them shots. I've been hunting at home. I've shot over, I've shot under, I've hit one in the shoulder. I've killed me a couple doe. But today, we're after a big Kansas buck with a longbow. So if I get it done, it'll be my first buck ever. And I've been at this game for 364 days.
The Way It Was is brought to you by 3 Rivers Archery.
I hope I had the camera on.
Well, I hit him.
You hit him.
We've been high, I think.
I wanted to kill my first buck deer with my longbow with Mr. Lynn Beatty. On the count of 364 days ago, he got me started on this longbow kick. Well, Lynn's running the video, and it's so beautiful, and when that big deer jumps the fence, comes out of the woods, he wants to make sure he's got him, so he clicks the camera. What he didn't realize was he'd been videoing this little 8-point, and the camera was already running.
So when he clicked it, he turned it off. Well, just trust me, I've been doing TV for 39 years. It was the most beautiful footage ever.
There's gonna be some uh-ohs on this filming, and we've all hit that record button twice or not at all or this, that, and the other. And hey, it happens. But, Mr. Parker, that'll give you incentive to get out there and get you another book and get it on film this time. Congratulations on the one you got.
This morning, lots of things went right, but a few things went wrong. And the wrong thing was the camera. So we got a great deer, my first ever longbow buck kill. And it's a Pope and Young, so I am tickled to death. I hate we didn't get it on video.
I'm on this evening down at a place where Mr. Parker's been on. There's a deer down here, he's got 13 points. He's a real nice 12 with a little extra on one beam. I tried to get Mr. Parker to kill this deer, and every time he kind of seemed like he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. This was Mr. Parker's deer, and so I had to help him out. Sorry about it, Hank, but I just had to do what I had to do. This is one of Mr. Parker's new arrows. They're gold tip piercing arrows, but they're a little bit more. They're LRP, long range precisions. God has done blessed me again, boys. I had a mission this year to kill a Boone and Crockett deer with a compound bow. And we made it happen last night. And there's been a little bit of a challenge this year. We had a real nice buck the first day. And me and Goat talked ourselves out of shooting.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think you can do better. Huh? I think you can do better. I believe everything happens for a reason. We didn't kill that deer because there was something better. And this is the dude, we've been trying to kill him for 2 years, and we finally got an arrow in him last night, and Goat drove for an hour and a half to get down here to help me make the recovery on this deer. We hadn't been friends but 54 years, so I didn't even have to ask him to come down here. When I texted him and told him I'm shot, he texted me right back, I'm on the way. So everybody hadn't got a friend. But, you know, dude, don't come right on down here. We made a recovery. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. We've got a great deer, and all I can say is God has blessed me again, and He will bless you too.
And the purpose of this show is to tell people what Jesus has done in our lives. It's top priority with the Rev, with Sid, with Lynn, and with myself. You know, we love the outdoors, we love to hunt, but so many people that are involved in nature think that because they appreciate nature and because they believe God, and they believe there is a God, and they believe that God created this wonderful environment that we love to hunt and fish and get in the outdoors, and that's salvation in itself, and it's not. Let me tell you, the Bible's clear, the Bible's crystal clear, that you got to humble yourself before a holy God and confess to Him that you are a sinner and admit you can't save yourself. 1 John 5:12 and 13 says, he that has the Son of God has life. He that has not the Son of God has not life. These things have I written unto you that believe in the name of the Son of God, that you may know know that you have eternal life and that you may continue to believe on the name of the Son of God. I know, not because of me, I'm a dog. I bet you 99.9% of the people that are watching this show are a better person than me. I'm a dog, but I'm a saved dog because Jesus came to seek and to save that which was lost. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords came down out of heaven to pick up trash. I'm a piece of trash, but he saved me. He's the chief recycler. Is that not awesome? That a guy like me can go to heaven. A guy like you or a girl like you can go to heaven if you put your faith in Jesus Christ.
I tell you, God wants to move into your life and to give you His grace as a gift for what Jesus did for you on the cross. In fact, we'd love to visit with you about that. You can go to inthehunt.org, type that in on your phone or your computer. You can walk through those verses on the screen. You can even click over on the right where it says talk to someone. You can talk to somebody and type them questions, spiritual questions that you might have. And here's our prayer for you, is that you would receive what Christ has won for you on the cross. Thanks for watching The Way It Was.